Well, hello and welcome one and all. It doesn't take too much working out that we have the potential for real drama here. A campaign of thrills and sadly rather more spills, more lows than highs. And this is where we are up to. Is it to be an extension of their stay until next season, or will they be taking the dreaded step into the abyss? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. David Villa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Well, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe touches it back. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Still goalless. Good running, strong and purposeful. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. Great ball. Pedri! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has been cleared.
That was lovely, that.
And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Located by the entrance
How's
gate.
the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Bale. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hakimi. Well read, nice interception. That is good alertness. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Camavinga aimed beyond the defence. David Villa. Vitz. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, super chance! It's a goal! And look who's got it! In the ultimate hour of need, he is there to rally the troops.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Chance to finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Pedri knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Yamal. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Chance for the header! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. It'll be a throw-in. That is a great ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Busquets spots it and intercepts. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
2 up and very little time
There will be
left.
5
Surely
minutes
this is
added
it.
time.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa. And he's managed to get free. Hakimi eases the ball away from him. Serginho. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And we'd like
Neymar,
to inform you now
voted
that the
man of
latest
the
travel
match, and
information is
deservedly
currently being
so.
displayed on the screen.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely
everybody,
decide
and
your fate,
welcome to
but the
today's
truth is, there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today was increasingly inevitable. Thus it is, win or bust. Things cannot be more simple than that. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game, Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Griezmann, Vinicius Junior. Griezmann. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Bale. Wirtz becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Costa Curta. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No luck with that dink over the top. And smartly Yamal! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Costa Curta. Bayer Leverkusen looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose in...
Yamal! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He can run onto that. He could be in here. Neymar. Wirtz. And here's Bale. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. It's Griezmann! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal looking to run onto it. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Quick reminder to let you know that
How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Griezmann. In with the challenge. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, a player of legendary status. Played back in. Great ball if he can get there. Costa Curta. Griezmann. Vinicius Junior.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Guardiola is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins it. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann. Belletti. And here's Mbappe, showing good feet. And here's Griezmann.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Yamal. Number 20, Griezmann. Number 10, Messi.
Cross goes in there.
Number 18,
Ruben
Vinicius
Diaz
Junior.
attempts a clearance.
Number 24,
Driving on and making good
Coming on
progress.
the field, number 14, Serge Gnabry.
And he was
Number
quick to
7,
react.
Bellingham. Number
Listen, it may well
22,
finish this way
Betts.
because it's been so
Number
tight all the way
19,
through, but equally, we
Alphonso
might still get a
Davies.
moment of magic, a
Number
mistake,
3,
or a refereeing decision
Hakimi.
to influence otherwise.
Substitution in progress.
Maldini getting this one clear. Shapes to shoot.
There will be
Fitz.
1 minute added time.
Back into the middle. Davis delivers. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what...
And the referee brings it to a close. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle, and it reaches an unfortunate end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I felt this was
Please be
inevitable.
reminded that
You don't
drinking
get to
is
this
only
point
allowed in the
unless
areas
you are
shown on this
poor
map. Thank you very much
consistently,
for your
and so it's
cooperation.
proven.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar.
Match.
So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The less said about that pass, the better. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which...
Now the finish! They score!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive. That could spell trouble. And Owen! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Number
Owen
20.
really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the run has been... Del Piero! Neymar has a look and plays it forward. Beckenbauer. Busquets spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. And it's Del Piero. David Villa.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. Vids. Oh, that's fabulous. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Del Piero. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
And oh, what a mistake! Beckenbauer. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Now it's Owen. Oh, great! And Del Piero! Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's not going far. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added
Deftly
minutes
away.
has been indicated.
Messi. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
For our World Charity
So
Fund.
both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Messi plays it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's played him through. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Busquets. Bale has cut it out.
The attendance for this
That
match
was very necessary.
71,649.
Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Bale. Vince. Can he finish? And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Owen. Neymar. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
David Villa had a shot. And that's a real chance missed.
Villa has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
The final 5 minutes. Vitz. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out again for a throw-in. One minute to add, according to the board. He's through here. And it's Owen. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Volunteers for each
How would
block.
you summarise what
Please
we've seen
report to the
today then,
staff
Jim?
room immediately.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we